very, very good evening, my dear friends, ladies, gentlemen, seniors, juniors, all of you.
Are we excited or what? A motivational speaker, philanthropist, and former Miss World. 3 years ago, she released her first book, A Beautiful Truth, The Art of Grooming Women, which has won her many feathers in her cap, including the best-selling author. Please welcome gorgeous Miss Diana Levy.
A big round of applause.
The amazing jewelry that she's wearing today is by none other than Palshekar Santra Jewelers.
Wow, check it out.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Now we have the very famous guest. I think there's no guesses for it. Rinaldi Deshmukh. Welcome, ma'am. She's an eminent lawyer dealing with family law, professor of law, author who has authored a book on family law. She takes keen interest in dance. She's advised a lot of Bollywood celebrity in their, divorce matters, addressed many international conferences on family law in Hong Kong, London and other countries, addressed various forums on sexual harassment cases at work and also on the committee of corporates for the same. She's on the board of directors for 2 listed companies as a woman director. Welcome, ma'am. We'll be joined by Mrs. Swati Deshpande, editor, senior legal correspondent of Times of India. She's won a lot of awards. She breaks sensational stories dealing with socio-legal issues and at times medical legal also. Welcome, ma'am. So we have both our celebrities welcoming her, theatre, film and televisional personality, who is also the highly accomplished theatre producer, director, actor, writer, currently on the panel training for Mr. India and Miss India. Wow. Contestant for acting, stage, grooming, body language, and has a huge run of her successful plays in India and worldwide. Known to be a pioneer in introducing big stars for the first time and receiving tons of awards and rewards as the best English comedy director for more than a decade, with shows running to packed houses. A comedy play, Folkly, received standing ovation and reviews. She has received many numerous Best Actress awards on stage and TV. Welcome, ma'am.
Please welcome Miss Vandana Sachnani with a huge round of applause. Thank you, ma'am.
welcome Femina Miss India and Miss World 1997, actor, model, anchor, television personality, columnist, author, life skills trainer, Diana Hazen.
Good evening, everybody. Don't think sitting further from me is going to get you off the hook because I want to hear it from all of you. I know it's late, so we're going to actually cut this down and keep it short, but we hope to keep it interesting, and we've got a very interesting panel here that's going to give us good opinions. May I start with you, Rishikesh, first, please? What do you think? Do you think feminism has been taken too far as of date today?
I don't really think so. I feel women are, been suppressed for so many centuries, so that we need to take it much more further than what it is at the present level, I feel. Because you need to have more aggression so that we come to some amount of balance later on. So I feel that it's okay. There has been a lot of balancing going on in the feminist movement, especially in our country where we are more, structured and more balanced.
So you think it can still be taken further?
Pardon?
You think it can still be taken further?
Yes.
Okay, remember that, ladies, when he gives you a tough time at work, just pull him up for that. Swati, what do you think about feminism? Has it been taken too far?
That's a tricky question, actually. It's not even a fair question, really. Because in India, if you're talking about an Indian context, India, there are two Indias, really. There's one India, which is, not yet so fortunate to have got the benefit of education, and there's the other India, which has got the education. And so those women who have already, asserted their rights, been empowered, do you think they should get more rights just because they are women? Maybe not. The other India, which is still yet to rise to that level, yes, they do. Personally, if you ask me, I don't believe that there should be reservations for women, etc. Because then why do you? Because then you're categorizing a woman as a weaker person, and then why do you give reservation? You give reservation only because you think that they're not capable enough, and that's where you're going to make a situation which is easier for them. Having said that, you know what I'm getting at. So maybe there is a need. Maybe there's a need to relook at where and perhaps which sections actually do still need the lift till they achieve, and then maybe it should sort of peter out. That's my view.
You touched on reservations. That was going to be one of my questions. But, no, great. Mrinalini, what do you think about it?
Well, I tend to agree with Swati to a large extent because we cannot categorize women in one segment. So maybe we could put it in a simpler form, the haves and the have-nots. So I think what really we need to look at feminism is more from the have-nots, which probably and primarily belongs to the rural or the semi-urban areas of the country, where they really need to have this feminism, where we really need to empower them in every sense of the word. And I think that's where the laws have come in force. And there's a lot of security, there's a lot of protection, there are a lot of laws and empowerment given to those women. And I think to that extent, yes. But you cannot paint it with the same brush, because there is one segment of the women which are there, which are really empowered and in every sense of the word, and they can be categorized under haves. And I don't think that feminism should be really stretched beyond anything as far as they are concerned. So I can't give you a blanket answer, yes or no. I would like to categorize in the way that I have just spoken right now.
Thank you. Yeah. Dr. Lalin, what do you think?
Well, I think two things I'd like to say. Firstly, the word feminism is a little negative word. Just like racism, sexism, rather I'd like to call it gender equality. That is a much better word. The moment you say feminist, all kind of negative feelings come. Because feminists is a man-hater. They hate men, man-haters, man-eaters. So when you say feminist, so, but seriously, I think there are two types of feminism things. One is the good one and the bad one.
How can there be two? two kind of man-eaters. Either they are man-eaters or they are not.
No, not that. I said this. Yeah. Now, because the women, definitely there was a great need for this kind of movement, and which has done a great good. But in fact, I think there is still a lot more to be done. And the women, now they say the women are objectified, right? Who is also responsible for objectifying? The women themselves also are responsible.
The men are not.
For objectifying. No, they are, but also I said also.
May I interrupt?
Now, for example, I'd like to qualify this. Now, we saw so many dances, we saw so many songs, the Bollywood dances, songs. They demean women, and the women clap. They're very happy, very good. No?
May I interrupt?
Go for
So,
Dr.
Dr. Kapoor thinks that all the women who danced on stage are objectifying womanhood.
I'm
Not
sure.
all, he says some. Maybe some who dance better than the others are not, and some who didn't dance better than the others are. Is that what you're saying? Because you said not all. I beg to differ.
इनिशिएटिव तो काफ़ी समय से शुरू किया गया है. आई गॉट एसोसिएटेड विद दिस करीबन 2 साल पहले, जब पंकजा मुंडे जो मेरी दोस्त भी हैं और उन्होंने एक योजना शुरू की थी, एक स्कीम शुरू किया था जिसमें बेटी बचाओ के बारे में गवर्नमेंट ने एक्चुअली शुरू किया था. इस योजना का नाम दिया गया था भाग्यश्री योजना. एंड हम लोग महाराष्ट्र के हर छोटे छोटे गांव में जाकर वहाँ पे उन लोगों से मिले, उनको प्रोत्साहित किया कि फीमेल फीटिसाइड ना करें. इट्स वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट टू हैव अ गर्ल चाइल्ड, क्योंकि हमारा ये देश है जिसमें हम शक्ति को एक फीमेल रूप में देखते हैं. हम सरस्वती को प्रे करते हैं, हम लक्ष्मी को प्रे करते हैं. व्हेन वी डू ऑल दिस, फिर भी हम औरतों को उस नज़रिए से नहीं देखते, वो बहुत शर्मनाक बात है. सो आई थिंक इट्स वेरी वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट टू मेक द मेन अवेयर दैट वुमेन नीड टू बी रिस्पेक्टेड.
It's very important. ये actually it's a very urgent need कि जितने भी लोग, आप मीडिया वाले हैं, हम लोग जो डिज़ाइनर्स हैं, एक्टर्स हैं, सभी लोगों को मिलके हर जो भी अपने से हो सकता है, वी नीड पीपल टू बी अवेयर, बिकॉज सेव द गर्ल चाइल्ड इज़ नॉट ओनली अबाउट सेविंग द फीमेल फीटिस. आप अगर लड़की ट्रैवल कर रही है तो वो अनसेफ है, उसे भी सेव कीजिए. आप लड़कियों को गलत नज़रिए से ना देखें, वो भी एक सेव द गर्ल चाइल्ड है. So according to me, save the girl child is not only about, you know, knowing whether you have a boy or a girl and saving them at that level. It needs to be taken care at बहुत सारे levels पे. Please respect women. बहुत ज़रूरी है कि आप women को respect कीजिए, और जो छोटे बच्चों हैं make them empowered. सेल्फ डिफेंस बहुत ज़रूरी है. मेरी बेटी 13 इयर्स की है. आई एम टीचिंग हर सेल्फ डिफेंस. आई थिंक ये भी एक बहुत ज़रूरी है फॉर सेव द गर्ल चाइल्ड. सो आई थिंक हम सब लोग मिलके आज यही ट्राई कर रहे हैं कि हमारे से जो भी बन सकता है. थोड़ी बहुत छोटी सी कोशिश है, बट वी आर ट्राइंग.
आपने अपना डेब्यू करीबन 67 साल पहले किया था, तो आज के दौर में जो इन्वायरमेंट है वो कैसा है? गर्ल जेंडर इनइक्वालिटी की बात करते हैं,
आप फिल्म की बात कर रहे हैं कि जेंडर इक्वालिटी की बात कर रहे हैं? देखिए, जेंडर इक्वालिटी की बात नहीं है. नहीं तो सब लोग बोलेंगे एक फेमिनिस्ट एटीट्यूड, ब्रा बर्निंग एटीट्यूड होना चाहिए, बट दैट्स नॉट द केस. इट्स नॉट अबाउट जेंडर इक्वालिटी, इट्स अबाउट रिस्पेक्ट टू अनदर ह्यूमन बीइंग. एक औरत उतनी ही इंसान है, ये जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है. और ये ज़रूरी है कि हम अपने घर से शुरू करें, अपने बच्चों को सिखाएं. जो अपने घर के जेंट्स हैं, वो ये कार्य अपने घर से शुरू करें कि जहाँ अपनी माँ, अपनी बेटी, अपनी बीवी को उतना ही रिस्पेक्ट दे. जब हर घर में ये चेंज होगा, तब मेरे ख्याल से परिवर्तन बहुत आसानी से